I am the girl gardener, and this is my cottage garden. I don't live in a cottage, it's just a cottage garden, and it's 5 years in the making. Now that my spring tulips are growing and the squirrels won't be digging them up to eat, I can remove the chicken wire that I used to protect them. I'll just roll it back up and store it in the shed to use for other things. I have used a mixture of plant clips and spring clips to hold the chicken wire in place, and I wasn't sure if they would work against a hungry squirrel, but they've done very, very well. I use these clips for all sorts of things around the garden, and I also have some anemones growing in here too. You are probably thinking that I am way too early to be giving my lawn its first cut of 2025, but since we've had lovely dry weather and we're forecast this for at least another week, I'm thinking it's actually the perfect time to give it a trim. The grass isn't super long, but it will make a difference once it's done. I'm really not a stripes kind of person when it comes to my lawn, but I still like it looking quite tidy and trim, so you will often see me going in random directions. But I actually really enjoy mowing the lawn. It makes a huge difference to how the overall space looks, and it feels like I'm actually vacuuming the garden. I am no expert, but I have found that disturbing my compost enough helps to speed up the composting process, but it also helps to prevent mice or even rats from making a home inside. If your compost gets too dry, add some water, and if it gets too wet, then cover it over for a bit. Part of this week's spring clean is to get my patio tidied up. It's really nothing fancy. It's a patio that me and Mr. Girl Gardener laid down in 2020 using reclaimed slabs from Facebook Marketplace, but I think it's come out really well, and we do enjoy sitting out here when the weather is fine. This garden table and chairs is used, and I got it from Facebook Marketplace a couple of years ago now. My eventual plan is to actually strip off the paint, which is actually already peeling anyway, and to respray it with a fresh coat. I did tell myself that I was going to do it last year, but I didn't. Maybe I'll get to it this year. I think the better but bigger job for this patio would be to actually jet wash it down and get rid of all the green. But I think just for now, while the season has just started, a sweep up is just fine.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Dream a little dream of me. Now, darling, that I feel still crave your kiss. Dream a little dream of me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at Norwood.
Dream a little dream of me.
So I've gone and bought some of my potatoes, and I've bought just my first earlies and second earlies. So I picked up 2 packets of Winston. I don't know if you can see it from there. It's on selfie mode, so it's backwards. It'd be interesting to see what this one is going to be like. You can do mash, chips, roast, that sort of thing. And then my second earlies are Maris Pia, which I have grown before, and they are very nice. And I also have these egg kind of trays that I picked up from one of the local cafes. Was just kind of getting rid of them. They were going to throw them away. So what I'm going to do is actually start chitting my potatoes. I know that some people don't bother chitting them and some people do. I do, and then I'll plant them out when the time is ready. Hey Garfield. So what I'll do is I'll plant the first earlies out around sort of late March, and then the second earlies maybe mid to late April. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. And that'll be it for this week. Oh, these are nice. That's a big one. I think the egg cartons are really great to use just because it holds them in place and it gives them a little gap so that they're not touching each other and they won't go bad. And then what I'll do is I'll just keep these inside the house. Actually, maybe I can fit 2 packs onto one tray. Let me try it. Maybe. They have quite a few eyes on them. I mean, this one's only got 1 eye on it. Whereas this one's got quite a lot. Let's show you. See, that one's only got the 1 eye on it, the top. And then you've got this one here, which has got multiple eyes on it. One there, there. Yeah. So I guess it's best just put them however you feel is going to work best. Yeah, there we go. They've all fit onto one tray, and that's the Winston. And I'll just write it here on the actual tray so that I don't get confused as to which one it is. You know, I actually just quickly wanted to talk about something. On my last video, someone commented boring and uninformative, which like on the last video. And if you haven't seen the last video, I'll link it at the end of this one. And I mean, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to like their opinion and stuff. I'm not offended or anything like that. But it's like, I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious, to be honest, that my channel's not meant to be informative. You know, it's just a vlog on how I'm building my cottage garden and growing my own flowers and like vegetables and things like that. I don't really tell people what they should be doing, and I think in a world where there is so much information whizzing around us and being shoved down our throats, you know, you can come here to get away from all of that. So, I mean, if it's not abundantly clear by now, this channel is not supposed to be informative. I mean, if you find it boring, you find it boring. You're very welcome to go and look at someone else's video, because there are so many videos out there that are really interesting to watch. Yeah, but you can come to my channel just to slow down and relax and just enjoy watching my vlog and how I build my cottage garden. And I certainly won't be informing you of anything apart from what I'm currently doing. And I'm not going to be trying to tell you what to do or shove information down your throat at all. And like I said, you know, in a world where there is so much information being presented to us, whether we like it or not, you can just come here to slow down. I know you knew that. but obviously someone else didn't know it. So just in case you weren't aware, this is my cottage garden. I grow flowers, fruit, vegetables. I'm no expert. I've never claimed to be an expert, and I certainly don't tell you that this is what you should and shouldn't be doing. This is what I do. You can do whatever you want. And yeah, so I'm going to finish there, and I'm going to edit this video to hopefully upload this evening for you, because it is Sunday. I'm going to put these inside the house to chit. Once they are ready and the time is right, I'll be planting them out in the garden. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you don't find it too boring. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Of course, Garfield, you're going to sit on the asparagus bed. Hey? What you doing? What you doing, Garfield? Oh, are you giving everybody a kiss? Alright, see you next time, everyone.